Hey guys, Dabu7 here with an update on the Chris Dorner situation. He's reported dead. They burnt the house down. They did it Waco style, and apparently they've killed him. My concern is, when is it became, I guess, the LAPD's choice of when to just kill a man and not by all means try to take him alive. Whether this was a psyop or real deal, this is a really good clip here from Ben Swan, Reality Check, that goes over in high detail the whole situation, especially the drones. Now, keep in mind they're going to say the LAPD never confirmed this, but you got to keep in mind just how corrupt the LAPD are. So, here we go.
As we mentioned at the beginning of the newscast, quadruple murder suspect Christopher Dorner is believed to be dead tonight after being holed up inside of a cabin near Big Bear in California. The fire broke out after police broke the windows to the cabin and fired tear gas into the building. A shot was also fired around the same time. Tonight, news media in California, they are confirming a body has been found inside of the cabin. Tonight, we're asking the question, was taking Dorner alive an option? Ben has the reality check you won't see anywhere else.
The hunt for Christopher Dorner may be over tonight. As we mentioned, the cabin he was holed up in went up in flames. Dorner was wanted on charges of having killed a Riverside police officer. The details of his manifesto have been all over the internet. In that rambling manifesto, Dorner explains that the LAPD is corrupt. He was fired from the LAPD in 2008 after being accused of falsely claiming that his training officer kicked a mentally ill suspect in the course of an arrest. In his manifesto, Dorner challenges journalists to look into that case, saying that the accusation was not false and that his only crime was reporting that officer. Well, hundreds of officers now working on the Dorner case, not just responding to every credible sighting, but also protecting at least 50 families connected to that angry manifesto Dorner allegedly wrote, saying he would kill police. In the process, the LAPD have made some horrific mistakes. While Dorner has been charged with killing one Riverside police officer and shooting two others, California police have nearly killed 3 people while hunting Dorner. In Torrance, California, police shot 2 women, a 47-year-old woman and her mother, 71-year-old Emma Hernandez, as they were delivering newspapers from their truck. Carranza suffered minor injuries, but Hernandez was shot in the back and remains in ICU. A second attempt to shoot Dorner involved police in Torrance shooting up a second truck. In that case, no one was hurt. But how does that happen? Well, police in both cases thought the truck looked suspicious and thought Dorner was connected to it. They did nothing to verify who was inside, though, before opening fire. And it's clear from the way that truck was riddled with bullets, officers were trying to kill Dorner, not just apprehend him. In fact, things are so bad in LA right now that some people are wearing T-shirts and putting bumper stickers on their cars with messages written on them, saying things like, "Not Chris Dorner, do not shoot." But even as all of this is happening, there may be an even bigger issue beginning to emerge. The UK Express is reporting that an unnamed senior police source has confirmed the unmanned military drones are part of the search for Dorner, saying, quote, "The thermal imaging cameras the drones use may be our only hope of finding him. On the ground, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack," end quote. LAPD is not confirming those reports. When asked if drones had been deployed to search for Dorner, Riverside Police Chief Sergio Diaz told the Express, quote, "We are using all the tools at our disposal." So what this means for you is that Chris Dorner certainly may be dead tonight. And quite frankly, I'm not sure that anyone watching would be surprised by that. But correct me if I'm wrong. From the way the LAPD has conducted this search thus far, it does not appear they were attempting to apprehend Dorner. Reports of the scene say that Dorner may have tried to escape from the cabin, but was pushed back inside. And KCAL was playing police scanners live on their air, and police officers could clearly be heard yelling to burn the cabin down. The response by that anchor, quote, "Naturally, police are upset," end quote. The question we should all be asking, even if Christopher Dorner was guilty of everything he was accused of, when do police get to decide if he's taken, dead or alive? And that is Reality Check.
All right, guys, so there you go. Up on a mountain in Big Bear, we have SWAT and company with their drones have tracked down this man, pinned him into this cabin, and wouldn't let him escape, basically pushed him back in, and proceeded to go Waco style and burn this house down and kill him. And they're also indicating that there was a shot fired, I guess also indicating that he possibly or potentially took his own life before he burned to death. But the newest updates are saying that no body has been located yet. So until there's a body, this thing has conspiracy written all over it. The story does not sound right. Highly suspect through and through. And you've got to look at the use of the drones in this situation and using their thermal technology to track somebody down. You also have to take a step back and look at the bigger picture and also see that CNN and the news crews were told to back off and push the helicopters back and everything so no one could see what they were doing. Because they didn't want Dorner to be sitting in there during the shootout watching TV, knowing everything. Which, yeah, that's a possibility, but come on, give me a break. And so the rest of the world wasn't seeing what was going on down there because they went Waco style on him and just decided his life wasn't worth even trying to save. Do remember he wanted his brain checked out if it isn't baked or got a bullet in it. If they even find the body. So, unless Chris Dorner here is pulled a Machiavelli, or this is a psyop, it's definitely going to be a big conspiracy, I can guarantee you that, because the story's rotten through and through, and that's the truth. It is what it is. As of right now, no body has been located, and he's supposedly dead. Till next time, this is Dabu7 with some underground world news.